Infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Om Oracle Tarot, and this is the Pisces Spiritual Path reading for October 2022. And these are for what is on Pisces Spiritual Path in October. Excuse me, I have to say that these are general readings that may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. I also want to remind everybody that you can get in contact with me here in the comments of the video. You can also get in contact with me at the Om Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there is only one, and the link for that is below in the description of this video. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. I also want to send a big sense of thank you and gratitude out to those who have liked, shared, and subscribed and donated. It really does mean so much. And again, thank you so much. I also want to remind everybody to check your other placements, as it can help give you a broader picture of what may be going on. You can also check out the mid-month readings that I offer here, and I also offer a new moon and a full moon reading here at Om Oracle Tarot. All right. Without any further ado, please give us a message for what is on Pisces Spiritual Path for October 2022. 3 cards, please. Only take uprights and only take jumpers from the deck. All right. So we have the Page of Swords, the Empress, the Strength card, and the Hierophant. So it does appear that you are embarking on a new path to some degree or another. And really, knowledge seems to be your pursuit here on your new path here. You're really coming into a lot of new opportunities as you move forward. And this knowledge that you are seeking, even just the search of it, is bringing about a lot of growth. And this path is actually nurturing you in a lot of ways, and actually bringing a lot of stability into your sphere of reality. And then we have the Strength card. So you are really finding this new belief in yourself. You're really coming in with a lot of confidence, and you're really feeling quite good about yourself. And this knowledge is making you feel very powerful in this time. And it's giving you a certain level of persuasion here. And at the bottom, although this is writing on the Hierophant here. So in these readings, this is the spiritual level up card for me, as his crown represents the various levels of ascension here. This is a level up for you here to pursue and find this knowledge here. This does indicate that you are seeking spiritual counsel to one degree or another, seeking this spiritual guidance. But you are finding the keys to unlock what you are seeking here. All right, let's get a little more. This is the Yogic Path deck. I also want to say that I don't speak very much during my day-to-day life. These readings are probably the most that I do speak in any one stretch. So while there's moments of silence, do pay attention to anything you hear within yourself, a word or song lyrics, anything you see within your mind's eye. You might smell something that reminds you of something, or a strong emotion may bubble up, as this is all your intuition playing a role in this reading, as we are not together in the physical. I am connecting to your energy, so your energy is very much a part of this reading and here, and vice versa. And in a lot of ways, in these silent moments is when this deeper reading, if you will, occurs. So do pay attention to those. All right. 3 cards, please, for what is on Pisces' spiritual path in October 2022. So when they land on my thumb like this and don't go anywhere, that is indicator for me to take those. And there is 3 there. Thank you. So we have Budi. So this word means this intuitive discernment. This is direct spiritual awareness. And this is in part this spiritual level up. Really coming strong with your intuition at this time. But I'm feeling in a lot of ways this knowledge that you seek is kind of bubbling up from within you. Bubbling up from this intuitive awareness. So you may be engaged in a lot of meditation or introspective work like that, where a lot of these things can bubble up, these epiphanies within ourselves. And here we have Svadhyaya. So this is self-study, and this is this self-inquiry or know thyself type of self-inquiry that you are doing. So this is another indication that your search for knowledge is a large part within your own self, seeking the truth of yourself, reading the book of your innermost self here. And again, this is where a lot of this is going to bubble up from. And then we have Parvati. So Parvati is excuse me while I think Parvati is one, the mother of Ganesha, but this is the mother goddess here. And in a lot of ways, this is the goddess of power and harmony here. So what you're uncovering about yourself has a lot to do with power here. This and this self-belief, this self-empowering knowledge that you are coming across here. And the harmony of your innermost self is really being uncovered here. And again, with this mother goddess energy here, this nourishment and growth here from this introspective work that you're doing in October. This is the wisdom of the Buddha deck, as I call it. Please give us 3 cards, 3 messages for what is on Pisces' spiritual path in October 2022. 3 cards, please. Mantra seed syllable of Goddess Vajravari. 2 more, please. There's a little gnat flying around here. The eight-armed Kuan Yin. One more, please. Excuse me. All right. Padmasambhava. So we have the mantra seed syllable of the goddess Vajravari. And the message here is, words have great power. Use them for the greater good. So this could speak to this page of swords here, and this is can also speak of new ways to communicate. So with this power that you find, this innermost power and this spiritual level up, you realize that your words have a little bit more juice to them in effectively creating change and also affecting others. And you're realizing words have great power, and the Spirit is asking you to use them for the greater good here. Don't use them to manipulate. Use them for the greater good. Then we have the eight-armed Kuan Yin, Bodhisattva of compassion. When stuck in anger, cultivate compassion. So I feel like you are coming out of a stage of feeling kind of angry about something. And this may be kind of bleeding into October a little bit, but it does seem that you are kind of conquering that within yourself. And in part by cultivating this compassion. Now, this has a lot to do with this having compassion for yourself, accepting yourself. Accepting your light and your dark, having compassion for both of these aspects of yourself. But also in the use of your words, using your words for the greater good, extending this compassion out to others here. And then we have Padmasambhava, the 8th century Mahasiddha wild man, and also known for this crazy wisdom. Padmasambhava is the lotus born. And his message here is, intense practice yields great results. So this is speaking to this introspective work that you're doing, and that whatever took place before this has kind of spurred on this inner seeking energy here, to the point to where you're doing it quite intensely. But it does say intense practice yields great results. So you are discovering something in this intense practice that you're engaged with. All right. And the Spirit is wanting me to say that you are seeking this knowledge, but if you remain the seeker, you won't become the finder. So become the finder. And kind of put the seeking behind you. Become the finder. Because when what you are seeking for is found, then the seeking is done. But there's a tendency of the mind to continue to seek, because that's the pattern here. So become a finder. You are finding something. So that's for some of you. 3 cards, please, for our Pisces, for what is on their spiritual path in October. And this is the Gita deck. Two more cards, please. I like to try to keep it to 3 cards, because when it gets over that, these readings can become quite long. So I can't do a 4-hour reading. So I request 3 cards, please. One more, please. One more, please. Thank you. So, the forest of delusion. I feel like this is kind of where you're coming from. You're coming out of this forest, if you will, this inner landscape of delusion here. This is in part to do with this anger, this frustration that you, does appear you are overcoming it. You're coming out of this forest of delusion in that aspect. And interesting, you're coming out strong here, as this is Durga, the goddess of power, riding out on her tiger. This makes me feel very much like this strength card, with this individual having strength and befriending this lion here on this card. Sorry, that was coming out real clunky. And this strength is, and this is immovable Himalayas. So this strength is making you immovable in this sense. You're not being swayed from your path here. It says all-knowing one. So this Buddhi, this direct spiritual awareness, this is essentially one with God. And this is kind of where this information is bubbling up from. So you are feeling very connected with the divine here at this time, to one degree or another. This is the Gods and Goddesses deck. Now, I have to remind everybody that these are not general specific, or these are not religious specific readings. Well, I don't know what's going on. These are not religious specific readings. So these cards are talking about energies here. Unless, of course, you are engaged in one of these practices or traditions depicted here in these cards. So 3 cards, please. What are the divine energies surrounding Pisces on their spiritual path in October 2022? Narada Muni, excuse me. 2 more cards, please. Karma Deva. One more, please. One more card, please. Okay, we'll go ahead and take those. It's a lot, but I think it's going to shed some light on some things for some of you. All right, Narada Mundi, the sage of the gods here. He's floating in outer space in the cosmos with his musical instruments. And his blessings are musical ability. So for some of you, you may be a musician or an artist. There's some way that you're expressing yourself in a creative way, and you're getting a blessing on that, specifically music. So then another blessing is knowledge of Vedic or Vedic literature. So if you're not engaged in that, this is speaking of a spiritual literature, regardless of what your path is here. This is the mastery of bhakti. So bhakti is devotional yoga. So this mastery of devotion. And really bhakti means love. And attachment to the singing of God's name. So whether it's the God, the divine, the universe, the spirits, whatever your path may be, you're having this heavy attachment to the singing about the divine here. Then Kamadeva, and he's the god of love here. The blessings are freedom from desire, success in love or romance, enhanced sexual performance, ability to amuse and make people laugh. So I do get the sense that, like I said, your words are very powerful. People want to kind of be around you. You're enjoyable to be around. You are getting the blessing of enhanced sexual performance here and success in love or romance. So there may be that on the table here for you in October. And then we have Gayatri Devi, the mother of devotion. So we're getting some more devotive energy here. So peace of mind. Now this self-inquiry and the spiritual level up definitely gives you this peace of mind. Spiritual knowledge here with this Buddhi and this self-inquiry. This is definitely spiritual knowledge of yourself. Greater concentration. To do this work, you have to be able to concentrate. Ability to please all of the gods. So again, you're finding favor with the divine, the spirit, the universe, with whatever practices you are engaged with at this time. Then we have Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune. Her blessings are improved social status. So this may be where this anger, this delusion has kind of come up, where you feel like maybe your name has been dragged through the mud a little bit, but you are receiving improved social status here. Increased wealth and luxury. So the spirit is there attempting to provide you with these things, wealth and luxury, career promotion or acknowledgement. So whatever you is your business, you're getting either a promotion or acknowledgement. And I feel like somehow this is tied to this music energy here. Good and faithful romantic partner. So we have another one of these cards where there might be romance, a new love coming in here. Vamana. This is an avatar of the divine here. So the blessing is receiving charity. So in your endeavors, you are going to be receiving some aid from others here. Resisting cheats and tricksters. So you're going to have, with this booty, this inner discernment. You're going to be able to spot these tricksters here, and it almost feels like you've been through like that whole song and dance before, and so you kind of see that coming if it does arrive. Being charitable in the right spirit. So not only are you receiving, you're also giving here. There's a saying, you got to give to receive. And then the ability to use trickery for good. So you have some trickery tendencies to you, I'm feeling. But you are using this for good. For instance, I'm not saying, example of this would be anonymously leaving money for someone that they find as a surprise, and they don't know where it came from, and you kind of keep that a secret to yourself. You never let them know that it was you that gave it. That would be an example of that type of thing. Then we have Mohani Murti, the divine enchantress, and the gods, man, the demons, everyone is coming up for a taste of her nectar, if you will. And her blessings are the taste of the nectar of immortality. So this is what this self-inquiry gives you, and this is actually what gives you this strength, and is in of itself a spiritual level up. If you could even call it that, it is kind of beyond that. But another blessing is the ability to not be overcome by sexual guile here. So that's going to speak to some of you out there. Perception to see through tricksters and cheats. So again, we have a repeating message. And almost to be aware, there are going to be tricksters and cheats that are going to pop up for you. But you are receiving blessings to be able to see through that. What was this one? So you're resisting tricksters and cheats, and you're getting the ability and the perception to see through those tricksters and cheats also. And knowledge of when it is appropriate to give preferential treatment here. So again, with these using trickery for good here. All right. Let's get 3 cards, please, for what is on Pisces' spiritual path in October 2022. All right. Now this is my one of the self-realization cards. So this self-inquiry seems to be yielding some results here. Two more, please. Hee hee ha ha. One more, please. All right, I gotta get these off the ground there. All right. All right, you want them this way, okay. So you're coming into this this knowledge of yourself and of the universe and of reality, what you are, who you are, what God is, what reality is, what time and space is. This is the kind of knowledge that you are discovering here. And this is when you see this, when this hits, and it's not like something you slowly learn about. This is a type of direct knowledge that hits. It's like boom. And then you know these things through direct perception. And with the tee ha ha, you will laugh when this hits. You're going to laugh at your past efforts, how hard you struggled to get this, because you're going to realize how simple it actually was to find this realization. Also, this tee ha ha, because you realize that the nature of reality and how flimsy it is. And you kind of see this whole game that the mind and the ego has been playing here, and that it's actually been playing you. And this will make you laugh. You might laugh and cry in a really good way. And then we have a trip. So we have the universe here, and then speed. We have two galaxy universe cards. We have this Sage of the Gods, this musical ability. He's also in the cosmos. This self-inquiry card has the whole universe on it here. So like I said, this self-inquiry, the realization of it, what up until now has seemed like this long trip, when it hits with this speed, beyond speed. But this is also speaking of your journey here. You're on this new path, and it does appear that once you step onto this new path, things start to happen quite quickly here for you. This is also speaking to pay close attention to the planets, the transits, the moon cycles, as these are all play an important role in the timing of these things for you. All right. Let's get, this is the Thoth deck. Please give us 3 cards for what are the hindrances for Pisces on their spiritual path in October 2022. We have the universe. In the Rider-Waite deck, this is usually the world. I mean, the number of the card is the world card, but in this deck, it is the universe. 2 more, please. All right, we have the 9 of Wands. the Two of Cups. And at the bottom, we have the Emperor here. I only bring this up because you're in this Empress mode. So this is an extra. But there is somebody who's going to try to, with these tricksters and cheats, there's somebody who's going to try to put themselves in a leadership role above you. Someone's going to try to take this power from you. This is the type of thing that can't be taken. The Spirit is wanting you to know that. Thank you. All right, so we have the Universe card. So you are coming to this successful completion of something. But the Spirit is wanting you to know, when you see this, that that something is complete. There is definitely a feeling of completeness, but your journey is not complete. So the Spirit is saying, don't stop here. And try, if you can, not to see this as an achievement. It's like when someone is asleep and they wake up in the morning. That's not an achievement. That's just waking up. That's just natural progress of things. So try not to see this as such an achievement and just move forward with this knowledge. Don't let the ego have it, because the ego is going to want it. And then we have the Nine of Wands here. They're calling this the Strength card in this deck. But generally in the Rider-Waite deck, this is seen as the Wounded Warrior card. So this Forest of Delusion, this anger, the Spirit is really wanting you to move out of this Wounded Warrior position, out of this Wounded Warrior energy. To stay in this, or to allow this to linger and not move forward, this would definitely be a hindrance. Then we have the Two of Cups. So this is this attraction. This is love. So this might be speaking of the past energy and not allowing this back in, but also the tricksters and cheats here. There's going to be some opportunities for relationship, what would look like love and romance. But not everybody who comes saying that they have love in their cup actually has love in their cup. So do be on guard against just anyone who says that they have love, because this is one of your hindrances on your spiritual path in October. All right. Thank you. Please give us one or two cards for what is on Pisces' spiritual path in October 2022. Now, come on now. An accident, huh? All right. Let's one or two cards, please. Come on now. Profit. One more, please. Thank you. Okay. All right. All right. We'll scoot these up here so we can see them. So we have the Prophet, and this person is wrapped in befriending this serpent. So the serpent, in a lot of traditions, speaks of this ancient wisdom, this ancient knowledge. And so this is kind of, in part, the knowledge that you're coming in contact with. And in a lot of ways, with your words and your music, there's going to be a prophetic element to that. and for some of you. Then we have the Palomino. So this is a horse. This is a fast-moving horse. So you're coming with this speed here. As soon as you get on the horse, you're charging forward here. Charging forward on your path here. And this is the Spirit's way of letting you know that this path has been divinely designed. This path has been drawn specifically for you. This is your destined path to be on. But the Spirit is saying that the choice is always yours. You have a choice to step into this destiny. If you don't, then there is another destiny waiting for you. Now, you might not like that one, but this one seems to be the one that the Spirit is highlighting here for you. But again, the choice is yours. All right, let's get a couple messages from the Oracle of Rama deck. First, we pick a Divine Guide card, and they are numbered. And then we will get a couple cards from the Greater Oracle of Rama deck that have messages on them. And we'll shuffle these until one kind of stands out or refuses to shuffle back in. And that's how we'll get it. All right. Lakshmana, the power of accomplishment. So you should feel really good about yourself in this. And this is has the number 6 on it. So 6 is the number of perseverance. You have been persevering, and the Spirit is asking you to continue to persevere. Like I said earlier, it's not over with this realization. This is actually just the beginning. There's a lot of work necessary after this to continue on your path, but also to stabilize in this knowledge, because we can so easily be drawn back into this ego identification. So easily. So the Spirit is really wanting you to continue to persevere and do this internal work that's necessary here. Please give us 2 or 3 cards, 2 or 3 messages for what is on Pisces' spiritual path in October 2022. Thank you. Seeds of conflict, number 6. An alluring form comes to mislead us. So this is kind of speaking to this these cups of love and these tricks and cheats, and that an alluring form is coming to mislead you. So the Spirit is really highlighting that on your path here, because this alluring form, which is coming in the form of a potential lover, is coming to mislead you. So do keep your wits about you. And then hope. Message here. A calamity is approaching arrogant people. So this kind of can speak to these tricks and cheats here, and a calamity is approaching these arrogant people. But also, if we get too full of ourselves with this spiritual level up, this arrogant person can easily become you, and there could be a calamity from that. So the Spirit is wanting you to know both of those things. And this slow progress here. And the message here is our fate takes a favorable turn. So, stepping onto this path, your fate definitely takes a favorable turn. In a lot of ways, this what is realized through self-inquiry is actually why our soul has incarnated in the physical body, is for this experience of this knowledge right here. All right, let's get 3 from the tiny. We'll cut the deck 3 ways, and then we'll take the tops of the split. And scooch that down a little bit. All right, green, blue, red. Connection. So connecting to this innermost self, connecting with the divine. But even though there are these tricks and cheaters that are going to be coming in with their cup of boo-boo, there is going to be some sort of connection here. And I do feel it is of a romantic nature. So do keep your discernment about you for these genuine connections. It says, I am heard. So with this recognition of your words, of your spiritual, musical abilities, the power of your words, you're really going to feel heard. Whereas in the past, you may not have actually felt like you were heard or understood. But you're definitely coming into a place where you are going to feel heard. And friend here. So again, with these receiving charity, someone is really coming in and helping you out. And this feels like a friend that you already know. And somehow this is tied into this spiritual up level here. This friend. So do connect with your friends at this time. All right. Please give us 3 cards. What would you like to leave our Pisces with for what is on their spiritual path in October 2022? 3 cards for a parting message. That's too many. Come on. Now, if those cards are meant to come out, they'll come out again. All right. So we have the Hierophant once again. Too many. That's a large portion of the deck there. 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards. Thank you. 1 more. One more. One more, please. Thank you. All right. So we have the Hierophant, the Queen of Swords, the Chariot. This deck got all jumbled up in here, but on the bottom we have the Hangman, and this is one of the cards that I will read upside down, a reversal. So in this way, this means enlightenment here. This ascending upward type of energy. But I'm supposed to read it both ways here. So the Spirit is asking you to let go of something with this energy. And let's go through here. So you are receiving this spiritual up level. This is kind of dovetailing this. And the importance of seeking this spiritual guidance as you learn these new aspects of yourself. But again, you are receiving the keys to unlock this inner knowledge here. And then we have the Queen of Swords here. So you're coming very direct, and I feel like this is with your words here. You're saying exactly what you mean and exactly what you feel here. And you are really moving forward on this new journey. Again, with a lot of confidence here. You're driven, again, like this Palomino, this horse down here. You're really riding forward with a lot of speed, finding this balance here, finding this universal knowledge here. And you're successfully balancing your emotions, as you see this shoulder armor here are two faces. One is a happy face, one is a sad face. You're not pushing these emotions away, but finding the balance here of those, and you're really riding forward here, overcoming any obstacle that is in your way here. But again, you're really your willpower is kind of is really having a come up here also. And again, going back to these, the Spirit is really asking you to let go of something here. This anger. Can we leave the past in the past? Is kind of what it's saying here. Because you are finding this new perspective of things. And this is going to allow you to break these old patterns. And kind of move out of this pause position that I feel like you have been in this forest of delusion here. Let's see what's underneath here. The Magician. So you're coming in with a lot of skills of manifestation here. You are manifesting what you want moving forward. And again, with the strength and power here. You're wielding all the resources that are available here. And you're taking inspired action forward with a lot of determination. And again, this is speaking of magic and coming with this timeless knowledge here. All right. So again, this new path of manifestation and abundance is in front of you, but the Spirit is saying the choice is yours. If you want to step into this and leave the past behind, there is this path open to you that is going to be abundant for you. then we have the Eight of Pentacles. So the Spirit is really asking you to master yourself with this self-inquiry and these musical abilities. Master your skill here. Be about your craft. Go one more. So we have the World card here. So you are coming into this energy of feeling quite fulfilled, provided you make the choice to step on this path. You're integrating all that you've learned, and you are moving forward here into these new possibilities. And as you move forward, you begin to feel very light here. Stepping forward into this self-realization here. So we'll go ahead and leave this reading right here. Pisces, I want to send you a lot of love and encouragement. This reading looks pretty good. Do keep your wits about you. And again, the choice is yours if you want to step onto this. So if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. It really does mean so much. And again, Pisces, I'll catch you on the next go-round. Peace.